Sometimes I wonder why some ministries, let me not mention names, some of these ministries, even some of these big ministries, their pastors or their prophets or their evangelists will come out in the open and be talking about Bekus, Bobby, talking about all these things. Yes, it is good to teach. It is good to teach for people to know. It is good to resolve marriage issues. It is good to inform women and men about how to do it, when to do it, where to touch and all that. See, it is not right to be saying it off and on open in the church where there is children underage. What are we talking about? Sometimes people, if you mention the name of the ministry, maybe their members will still be not I'm not mentioning not because of the members. I don't care about who talk rubbish or who doesn't talk, but I am only about concerned about the children that are listening to all these things every now and then. Sometimes some of these things, you can organize a seminar, you can organize a symposium where some of these things can be taught for people that are mature both in mind and body. Not you come out, you stay in your pulpit, in your adoration ground, in your ministry ground, you take up a microphone and be saying all sorts of things that are not worth saying. Most of those things are not worth saying. That this area is what I'm talking about. I am not after the ministry is going well, your teachings are good, some of your teachings are good, but let me tell you, some of these things you will come out in the open and be talking about Bobby, talking about Pekus, talking about how to knock, when to knock, how talking about to pant, underwear, bra, and all these things. They are not right. They are not right at all because there are children there. A lot of children are there. A lot of underage are there. What are you talking about? What are we teaching in this generation? Organize a private seminar where you can teach them all these things. If you must teach, let it be a church or when children are not there, or in adult church, not adoration ground or wherever the ground where both the young, the old, the children are all there together. In the name we are teaching, that is not teaching. That is teaching the right thing at a very wrong time and in a very wrong place. What are we talking about this generation? What are we talking about? This is not how God wants us to say it. That is true. That is not how God asks you to be saying it. Some of those teachings are not going down well on the children at all. You know? It is not. Often and on. There must be limit for certain things. Come out in the open, families that are having challenges. Some women will take up microphone where there is children and be telling you their husband Bekus are not working, their husband Dig are not working. The man will take up a microphone and saying their wife private place is not good, is not tasting good, is producing, is oozing out a bad odor and all that. All these things are not worth saying there. There must be a right place for saying all those things. If you may call it teaching, if you may call it direction, if you may call it advice, if you may call it information, that is what I'm saying, and that's how it's supposed to be. You know? And one thing with this our society is these are the things they want to hear. Even some of those that are condemning church, they will be attending those churches and programs because that is what they want to hear. Until we meet again, touch the share button. Tell us where you are watching us from. Always be here and be getting information the way they are. I know some of us like where all those things are being taught, where Bekus are being open, where bra are being open, where Bobby are being open, are being shaked. But things that will change our society, give you good morals and all that, we overlook them. But for most of us that are doing it for passion, we are not doing it for whether for earning or for making money. We will continue to do the right thing because God is also there for us. Thank you. Until we meet again, may God continue to bless us.